everyday superpower, where we talk body language, relationships, game, everything in between. A negative person's energy will infect, and they will not only infect you, they will infect third-party members who engage with you, who will bring problems into your life and negative, suppressive frequency issues and headaches and communications into your life where you would be better without. Let's talk about that. This could be considered deep game, this could be considered common sense. It depends where you stand in this particular circumstance. You can look deep down into this situation and find an incredible amount of depth. So, person to person, you speak with a negative person, right? They make negative decisions. First and foremost, negative decisions. Okay? So, their problems could reflect on you. Their problems could become your problems. The closer you get to them, the more involved and enmeshed and entangled you get with these people, the more their problems become yours, okay? Problems can be okay if it comes with a counterbalance of positivity. And let me tell you, right? Positivity means good outcomes. There's always a balance. So let me put it into this respect, right? I always talk about a balance through each and every single thing ever. No matter how you look at it, there's a light and a dark, there's a left and a right, an up and a down, a black and white, right? Now, what comes with these negative people, generally speaking, is good times. You ever met that guy who just makes you laugh all the time, but he's a bum, he's down on his luck? He asks you, well, each to their own right now, yeah? I'm going to break off different examples, okay? So you might not tick all these boxes. Down on his luck, he's a scruff, he asks you for money, he is engaged himself with people alike, okay? He magnetizes negative people, negative issues, negative circumstances. He's always got a problem. When you engage in him, it's not fruitful conversation. It's about good times, just fluff. Nothing that really gives you a development as a human being. Just holds you stagnant, if not sends you off of the cliff into a bad situation. Have bad habits, and then bad habits, when they're around you, become more and more of an influence. Whether you do or do not act on that, you're around it. And what you're around is your surroundings. And you can have beautiful, pristine growth, but instead you choose to stay stagnant with this bum, right? That could be a negative person. Negative person could be someone who indulges in negative behaviors, gossips, is emotionally volatile, domestic abuse to say the least, is known to be a bad person due to these acts. Now you are what they call guilty by association, right? And you will find these people have patterns. They don't just do one bad thing. They are consistently, from start to finish, engaged in this horrible, boring nonsense, man. And to a woman who's interested in drama and excitement and twists and turns, this might be exciting. If this is a man engaging in this particular behavior, you might think, how does he get all the girls? How are all these women flocking to him? Because he's a drama queen. He's one of them. He's a drama queen, right? So, when we get older and we should start to appreciate our peace, we need to stay the hell away from anybody who showcases, through our own understanding, through experiencing these people since the day we were born. Come on, if you're a social being, within reason, I'm an incredible introvert. I'm not a social butterfly, right? But I know enough about people to know I've come across so many bad people and I've experienced so much. I stay out of the way and I advise you to do so. Now, this is where I speak on the third parties, because you stay out of the way and the people you engage with, who are pretty good people, right? They've got a family member, they've got this friend, come on, and their problems somehow seep into your life. You see where I'm coming from? Because you will hear this drama via this third party. This third party will go off and be involved in an issue because of the influence of this person. I don't want to accept this because I should be smarter. But to showcase you, let's talk multiple circumstances. I have fallen out with close friends of mine due to necessary negative influences in their life. People who have been forced into my social circle through these people who might not necessarily identify the real problem they are. Some may call it narcissistic behavior. Don't you think it's weird how nobody sees it but you do? Maybe they're a narcissist. Okay, makes sense. Wait a minute. Is nobody seeing that this person is evidently problematic? Yet you become the problem. Because you can leave that group and be ostracized, and people wonder why. And you lose your friends, or you can continue to exist within this space, being well tuned in and observant of who this person is and the patterns they develop and how they bring things down. It's a horrible situation either way. I can't stand these people. I'm incredibly selective over who I spend my time with. And when I spend time with someone and then they're involved, they're entangled with this. And be careful, because the people who don't observe these people and the people who choose to be around these people, they will only continue to do so and fall into that trap over and over and over again. We work in patterns. And breaking them patterns are hard because we like what's consistent and we like what we understand. And there's a reason why we are attracted around specific types of people. It's rooted within us. I had to go to war because of a family member, somebody else's family member, outside of knowing who I was, someone who was so consistently involved in negative behavior and energy. The moment they engaged with one of my family members, they had to pull them into an issue. Now it's my problem. Do you see how this works? Well, why don't you just brush it off? Why don't you forget? No. When somebody gets in there, it's easier said than done. Yes, we can be stoic and understanding and feel the experience. But when something needs to be handled and dealt with and you think, man, I wish this wasn't the situation and this link of the chain connecting me to them didn't do this. You can't control people. When you get into a relationship with a fantastic woman and she's got a friend who's toxic, you will hear about it and you will consistently tell her that person's a problem. And she'll look at you and say, no, what you want about her? And now you are arguing with your partner because of this third party. Do you see how this energy transpires, man? Let's talk about negative traits. I'm going to start off by Talk about men. If you're a grown man, we're talking grown men here. We're talking grown men, not young men. Still developing, learning, experiencing life as an individual, going through tasks and trials and understanding themselves. Arguably, as a man is 18, right? But for this sake, I'm going to say 23 upwards, yeah? Still a lot to learn, but 23 upwards, you're a grown man. If you do drugs, if it's clear you've got a vice, we've all got vices, right? To whichever extent, we all have an outlet and a means of expressing ourselves in a less than tasteful fashion. I understand. But if your intuition tells you that they are too involved in that particular way, there's a reason why, and you have to question that. Pay attention. It's each to their own. If you are an aggressive man, nope. No. Don't invite that energy into my life. Unless I need you to be heavy-handed and my hands are clean, I don't want to know about no volatile man, ever. Got a lot of growing up to do. Got a lot of manoeuvring going on, because you shouldn't be in position where this is a case or a necessity. Where else? Men who are all about the almighty I. Egocentric men who just want to talk about themselves. Now we're delving outside of negative energy and more so my personal issues. Gossips. Men involved in drama. Look at the patterns in their life. Look at where they stem from. Look at when you first spoke to them and they spoke to you. How many times were other people referenced in that conversation? I don't need to go on and on. Negative energy will enter your life through indirect means of third parties when them people are around. And the problem is you can't help that. You can't help that. If you've just met someone, or if you've got your sunglasses on to the fact that this one person you know seems to always be a victim of something or other, understand, they're probably the problem. They are probably the problem. And do you know what them being the problem is whilst remaining in the victim state? They point the finger. It's you, it's you, it's you, it's you, it's you. And they start expressing and just expelling this emotional, insecure and negative, low frequent energy. Low frequency, but very frequent, don't get it twisted, across all of these people. And then what do these people do? I can't believe she's just said that. She was the pro, blah, 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 blah. They go home to the next person and offload that onto the next person. Might have got home to their mother, and now their mother's worried about their child who's come back done that. Now she starts talking to the next person. Have you seen how this works? We just want peace, man. We just want peace. We just want peace, and you're not at peace. So that is why there is such a bold counteraction to what you're giving to me. I just want peace, and you're selling me anything other. That's dark to me. That's real talk. That's real talk. And on that, I'm signing out. I'm uploading every day, so click like and subscribe. 2 links down in the description. One will take you through to the catalogue of body language. 220 plus videos of how to read people through their non-verbal behaviour. It's how you read minds. It's free of charge. It's on YouTube. Second to that is the Patreon, where I will break down attraction body language, repulsion body language through watching real first date videos with you. No matter where you live on this world, it's hardwired within all of us. So it will be great game for you where you won't find elsewhere. I'm signing out. Peace.